What's up guys, Justinvels here, and today I'm going to be talking about Multiversus. Now you might be thinking, what could this guy possibly be talking about? And you're right, I have nothing to talk about. That's why I'm making this video. Today's video is going to be a wishlist video because I have so many ideas for characters that they could add and make this game better, but you know, they choose not to. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the video if you want more content like this. And without further ado, release the intro! Okay guys, so I have like 5, maybe 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 more characters. You know, no need to sweat the small stuff to be honest. So I'm just gonna get straight into it. The first character that I really want, and I know I echoed it in the last video and I'm gonna echo it again. I'm gonna say Ben 10, aka Benjamin Kirby Tennyson. Benjamin Kirby Tennyson. Benjamin Kirby Tennyson. Now, with this character, I know they probably are going to get this guy into the game, but the real question is, how are they going to go about doing this? And I have a couple ideas. Look, what they could do is either A, have his specials be different aliens, which obviously that makes sense. Just have like the original, like, you know, the original 5, 10, yeah, they can have 10.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The show's called Ben 10, why else do you think he has 10 aliens? You know, they could give him like 10 aliens. I don't know how they're going to go about doing it, but I feel like if Morty can have like a moveset of like 16 different abilities, they can definitely do something for Ben. How they could go about doing this is, let's say up special, you know, you turn into forearms, you might uppercut a guy. His down special could even be him just turning into a wrecking ball. He could be on a Sonic the Hedgehog type B and do a spin dash, you know, who knows? That would be cool. And be a nice reference to add as well. Now, how could they add all these other things, yeah, into his characters? Obviously, this seems a bit too technical to add. I get if they can't do that, that makes a lot of sense. But another thing that they could do, and I feel like this is a missed opportunity because I don't know why they don't just rinse this out. Each alien, yes, I said this, each alien could be his own character in the game. Now, this would probably free up the roster to like a bunch of different things. This roster could be reaching Smash Bros. Levels roster right here. Really solid roster. You just have different characters. Obviously, each alien has their own ability and that could just bounce off each other and just do their own thing. Instead of just having Ben himself just do whatever, because no offense, Ben's not really a fighter, but it's the aliens that do the fighting for him. You might be thinking, what could my other pick be since I've made such an obvious pick? My other pick, I'm not gonna lie to you, is gonna be a low-key one. You ever watched the show The Adventures of Grim and Billy and Mandy? See, this right here, sleeper pick right here. Sleeper pick. You could have Grim in there with a scythe and he could just be doing combos. What's the point? The thing even writes itself at this point. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like, it just cooks itself, you know? He could have the scythe, he could do the combos, you could have Billy and Mandy just chill their side characters or whatever, or have voice lines. But the main person is, we need to have my Jamaican guy, Grim, in there. And do you know how crazy it would be if you had this guy jump in doing combos with a Jamaican accent? All I'm gonna say is, yeah, that would be the funniest thing to ever happen. Minus Tom's screen whenever you ring him out. That is hilarious. That is a W right there. But you might be thinking, Grim and Mandy, like, people don't really know about that show. Fair enough. But at the same time, we had Stripe, so you know, they can really make an exception with this one. Let's be real. Now, you might be thinking, this guy, he's going through the niche route. After his previous video, he just bashed them for going really niche. Oh, weird niche characters that they decided to throw in for no reason. Like the Gremlins. Who has ever thought, let me throw the Gremlins into a game? Now, I'm gonna say this. I don't think they should be going that niche anymore. We're gonna be serious. Now, my other pick is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy what I'm gonna say. But, you know, we have a bunch of big franchises in there. Like, I think they should add the Flintstones. Now, add Fred Flintstones. I feel like this would be the craziest addition ever. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a wild card, but it's a wild card that makes sense. Think about it. He's a caveman who probably uses caveman tactics. I can't even think of the words. That's how cool this pick is. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The pick is crazy. What could I think one of his abilities could be? I think, you know what? If we've given Gizmo the ability to ride around in his toy car, I'm giving Velma the ability to basically call the police, or sorry, they patched that, call the mystery machine, then this guy Fred should be able to hop in his car and yabba dabba do his way into getting a victory. I'm not gonna lie to you, he should be doing the most. And I think, you know what? I'm even gonna throw this out there. He should be a brawler type or a tank. Don't have him as a support. Nobody wants support characters no more. They're all trash. I'm sorry. And if he's gonna be in the game, he should be doing damage. Because the fact that we got people like Banana Guard into the game, no way. We should not be dealing with that. That guy is probably the most useless, overpowered character in the history of the universe. I know I spoke about Shaggy, but that guy is terrible. But you know what? That's a story for another video. Now, going into franchises that they've already touched upon, I'm really not trying to like get into stuff that they've already done, or you know what the leaks are saying, this and that. I know the DC characters, we're probably gonna get all of them at some point. You know, we should be getting the Black Family, which they should be adding already. That's fine. I don't really care. DC is slightly off limits, slightly. Now, my third pick for this game, I think Samurai Jack should be put in the game. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Samurai Jack, he's literally made for a fighting game. I'm surprised you haven't even thought about adding him into the game yet. And I'll say this, the man has a sword, he's a time traveler who's tried to get back from the past. It writes itself, honestly, and obviously like in his show, the guy goes through different timelines or dimensions or whatever you want to call it. The whole storyline, you can just kind of link him into to say, oh, like you didn't know where he was, boom, now you're fighting in Multiversus, now you have to go and fight Scooby-Doo, now you have to go and fight Wonder Woman. I don't know why he would be fighting those people, but you know, they'll make it work. And it's not like Multiversus has any sort of good storyline going on for it. It's literally just text. It feels like a DS game if you want to be honest. Like, you ever played Pokemon Black and White? I like Pokemon Black and White, but let's be honest, no voice acting, it feels like a DS game. Let's be real. Again, I'm not here to bash the game this time, but it's really hard to not bash a game where they've done nothing. I will say that. Now my fourth pick, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm surprised they haven't even thought about this. I haven't seen this in the leaks. I haven't seen this like go around even in like people's wish list, which I do think is a bit odd, but I don't know. I think they should add Harry Potter. Yes, the man, the myth, the legend, Harry himself. This guy has literally printed bags of money for Warner Brothers. It's actually insane how big this franchise is. I'm not even joking. You could go to any part of the world, talk about Harry Potter, and most likely they've either A, watched the movies, or B, read the books, or both. Because I'm so shocked how they haven't decided to add Harry Potter. We got Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. I don't mind Game of Thrones. Like, I don't really care for Arya Stark. Honestly, I think she's a cool character. But Game of Thrones? Come on. Harry Potter has done way more for Warner Brothers than Game of Thrones. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna say that with chest. Harry Potter is literally a generational franchise. It's actually shocking how you haven't been able to implement Harry or anyone from Harry Potter. Like, have this, I'm not saying have this guy cast a whole Avada Kedavra, but like, you know, have this guy, you know, Levioso. Okay, I'm starting to sound like a nerd a bit, but still, you get what I'm saying. Go watch the movies, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that is just, it literally writes itself as well. Have him just be like a, not too complex, kind of have him like work like Rick, where he's just a mage character. I know, I get he's a wizard, so having him be a mage makes more sense. But yeah, have him be like, you know, he shoots a couple basic spells, have him like levitate or something like that. His neutral special can be like the invisibility cape. Do you know how cool that would be? He could be an assassin type even. He could even be an assassin type if they do that right. That's why I even have him so high up on the list, because this guy, he's way too crazy to not be in the game. In fact, I'm gonna do a petition right now. There should be a petition to have him in the game right now. Also, I'm not stupid as well. I know what's going on with the whole JK Rowling thing for like 2 seconds, because I don't want to get cancelled. Can we just put like the JK Rowling stuff aside? You know what? We have Hogwarts Legacy, and Hogwarts Legacy is not that bad. At least I don't think it is. So just copy and paste the stuff from that game and just put it in there. Like, I know I've been saying that a lot, but a lot of these things, they kind of write themselves. You have like what, 7 movies, half of them in parts. Sit down and read a book or watch the movies, man. I don't know. Come on. Play your first games. Work with me now. Okay, so for my final character, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it's gonna sound a bit crazy, but I think we should have Walter White. Yeah, that's right. I said it. That was a joke. But no, seriously, the last character that I think that they should add, and I feel like it's going to be a wild card, right? I think they should add the guy from The Mask. I don't know what his name is. I'll probably throw up his name. Now, The Mask, I'm going to say, The Mask is a really weird one. This guy is literally just Toon Force. He will literally operate like a whole Looney Tunes character, but you crank the nonsense to an extreme. Do you get what I mean? You know where we have bugs throwing in whole vaults at people? We need this guy to be throwing the whole map away. He should be able to just grab your character and throw it through the screen. It should be that crazy. I want him to go absolutely ballistic with this. Like, any sort of imagination that they have left that player first games, throw that all into creating this guy. 100% people will be playing him 24/7. 100%. If we have characters like the Joker who are in this game who usually don't do anything, let's be honest, the Joker is a pretty mundane guy. The fact that he doesn't have powers, I'm not really complaining about it, but if they can do that for such an ordinary guy, a guy as crazy as The Mask, he's literally who the Joker wishes he could be. Just an absolute crazy person. How you could go about doing it is literally just have the guy put on the mask, and then literally he can just, I don't know, copy the abilities of everyone else. I don't know. I don't make this stuff, man. I'm sorry. You could tell I don't. You know what would be really cool if they added about this guy? Minus the terrible suggestions I was gonna make. His voice lines could be him talking to the audience. Nobody else has had that, because some characters are kind of self-aware. Like, you know, Joker has the mini dialogue that's been going around on the internet. And then do something special with him. Yeah. If you like random videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let me know what you think. Peace.